Hello, I'm Dr. Smith. I'm a lecturer and writer in the areas of personal finance and investments. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what is a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA is a personal retirement plan, and you can set these up yourself. You can go online to sites like Charles Schwab and Vanguard, or you can contact your personal financial advisor who'd be more than happy to help you set up a Roth IRA. Roth IRAs actually aren't investments. They are wrappers for investments. Many people choose exchange-traded funds or mutual funds for the investments in their Roth IRA, but you can invest in individual stocks and bonds or even cash if that's your wish. One of the primary planning concerns when it comes to investing is taxes. When you invest in a regular taxable account, hopefully your money grows for you. But whenever your money grows, the government's going to want their share, and that's taxes. Metaphorically, taxes can rain down on your investments and eat away at a portion of your growth. And sometimes making money and paying taxes is a good thing. But when it comes to retirement planning, the government provides you with some extra incentive. Since the government does want us to save for retirement, to invest for retirement, what they do is provide us with some options to shield our money from those taxes. And one of those shields is a Roth IRA. One way to think about the Roth IRA is like an umbrella, and this umbrella shields your money from government taxes. This tax umbrella allows your investments to grow exponentially faster than if they were sitting in a taxable account. Since the government is allowing us to shield our investments from these taxes, they do have some rules. In 2022, one of the rules is that you are not allowed to save more than $6,000 per year into the investments that you have shielded by your Roth IRA umbrella. However, if you are age 50 or older, this amount's increased to $7,000 per year. Whatever amount you save into the Roth IRA is known as your contribution, and you're actually allowed to access your contributions anytime you want to. The growth on those contributions is another matter though, and there's actually two rules here. There's a 5-year rule that says that you're not allowed to access the growth without paying taxes and a penalty tax for at least 5 years. And another rule that says you're not able to access the growth on your Roth IRA until after age 59 and a half. However, after age 59 and a half and after 5 years, you're allowed to pull this money out tax-free. You never pay taxes on this money ever again, which is a pretty good deal. Some people might be wondering if a traditional IRA might make more sense for them than a Roth IRA. This can be a tricky question. The deal with a traditional IRA is that when you save your $6,000 per year into it, you're allowed to deduct that $6,000 off this year's taxes, creating tax savings today. Once the money is in the traditional IRA, it also works as a tax umbrella, shielding you from government taxes while it grows. However, once you reach age 59 and a half, you're allowed to pull the money out of the traditional IRA just as you are with the Roth IRA, but you're taxed on it at that point. While there are exceptions, as a general rule of thumb, Roth IRAs tend to make more sense for younger investors. One of the reasons for this is because younger investors tend not to be in the highest tax brackets that they're ever going to achieve in their work life. When you're younger, in a lower tax bracket, that deduction that you would get by saving into a traditional IRA just isn't as large. Most younger investors are going to be in higher tax brackets as they get older. So don't take the deduction today, lock the money away, and then later when you're in a high tax bracket, enjoy the tax-free income associated with the Roth IRA. I personally started saving into my Roth IRA as soon as I started working. And that's actually another rule. You have to have earned income to be allowed to save into the Roth IRA. If you don't have earned income, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to take advantage of this tax savings vehicle. But on the whole, I think Roth IRAs are some of the best retirement investments out there, especially for young people. If you haven't set up a Roth IRA already, consider setting one up. I can almost guarantee you that your future self is going to be very happy that you did. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for joining me. Check back again, and I'll be talking about more personal finance and investment options in the future.